The main reason why you kept losing money in trading is because you don't know how to read the market, and you don't also know how to identify where the market will be heading to next. This is like you being a student who don't know how to read but want to pass examination. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to read the market and also how to know the direction of the market with my top-down analysis to start making consistent profit from the market. All right, now let's go, guys. The first thing you need to do whenever it comes to this strategy, or whenever it comes to top-down analysis with this strategy, is to go to the daily time frame. Right, so this is the daily time frame on the GBP USD market, on the currency market. Right now we are going to be using 4 time frames: the daily time frame, the daily TF, the H4 TF, and the H1 TF. All right, TF, and also the M30 TF, just like this. Now, what do we do with all these time frames? The first thing you need to do when it comes to this system is to first of all identify the trend of the market from the higher time frame. And which is the higher time frame? The daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame, right? The 1-hour time frame and the M30 time frame is our entry time frame. The first thing you need to do is to identify the trend of the market. Now, looking at all this market from here, many newbie traders will say price is on the bullish move. Yeah, we know price is on a bullish move, but on here I'm going to read the market for you guys right now. So as you can see, what do we have here? We have a higher high. Price is on a bullish move here, and we have a series of higher high and a higher low, which is higher highs and a higher low. We have a higher highs and a higher low, higher highs and a higher low, higher highs and a higher low, higher highs and a higher low. Beginner traders will say, okay, price is still on the bullish move. But as you can see here, if you have a higher high here and you have a higher low here, now you have another higher highs. What do you have here? We have a lower low here and also a lower highs here. Then price start dropping. This is to tell you that GBP USD has changed its own trend to the bearish trend, from bullish move now to the bearish move. What do we have here? If you notice here, this is a clean head and shoulder. This is the first shoulder. On here, this is the second shoulder. And right now, what do we have here? We have a head here, just like this. Very simple. Now, how do we know that the trend will be heading to the downside, or GBP USD is done with a bullish move for now? After we have that head and shoulder pattern, what do we have here? We have like a resistance here that was broken, turned into a support, and right now a support. This is a clear change of structure. Taking from the 4-hour time frame right now, what do you have here? Price is still on a what? Price is still on the bearish move. Because of what? We are having a series of, even on the 4-hour time frame, we still have a change of structure. We have a lower lows here and a lower highs, a lower lows and a lower highs, a lower lows and a lower highs. And on here we have a lower lows here and also a lower lows here and also a lower highs here. What do we have here? A lower lows and a lower highs. And right now price is dropping. Now, what do we have here? Daily is bearish, right? 4-hour is bearish. The next thing we need to do right now is to jump to the 1-hour time frame, just like this. All right. Now we are going to shrink our chart right now, and I'm also going to take this part from here. So from the 1-hour time frame, as you can see, price is still bearish. From all this level like this, price is bearish. We are having a series of lower lows and a lower highs. Lower lows here, a lower high. Lower low, a lower high, just like this. Lower lows and a lower highs. Then we'll have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower lows and a lower high. Then on here we'll have a lower low. Price continue heading to the downside. Give us a series of lower lows here and a lower highs, lower lows, a lower highs, a lower low here and also a lower highs. Then price drop. All right, this is the best way to read market structure. Taking from the 30-minute time frame, also price is also bearish, as you can see. Taking from the 30-minute time frame, price is bearish. From the daily time frame, price is bearish. From the 4-hour time frame, price is bearish, and to the 1-hour time frame, price is bearish, and also on the 30-minute time frame, price is bearish. What do you do whenever price is bearish like this? All you have to do is to look forward for a selling opportunity. Now let's go to the daily time frame, and I'm going to show you guys how I do top down in this type of market condition. All right, now let's play this in real quick. let's clear the drawings. Right now, what do we do? Since price is bearish, we will only be looking for buying opportunity, and that will take me to how I plot my key level. So we have a resistance here extended to this level, a resistance broken, turn into a support, and also a support at this level, right? So what I will just need to do is to change this to, okay, change this color to green, and I'm going to have to clone it from here. All right, this is going to be the next key level. We have a resistance, and right now also a resistance here. Right now, let me take it from here and clone again. This is the best way to do top-down analysis. That is what I'm seeing right now. Since price is heading to the downside, where do you think price will be going next? Price will be coming to this level next. Do you understand? Price will be coming to this level, or this support that we are seeing here. That is why we are going to also clone our key level from here. Clone this rectangle box, bring it here, and this is also a daily resistance, because if price pulls back just like this to retest on this key level, just like this, if price pulls back to retest just like this, then we will expect a sell just like that. All right, so now what is the next time frame? The next time frame is the 4-hour time frame. And also, when I go to a smaller time frame, I'm going to have to shrink this rectangle box. I sometimes use horizontal line, but just that I do not want to use horizontal line in this video. I want to show you guys the perfect way to plot key levels, all right? So that the video won't also get complicated for you guys. All right, now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we'll have that retest here already. On the 4-hour time frame, the retest that we should be waiting from the daily time frame, 4-hour has given it to us already. Right, our price will be retesting on all this level, just like this. I'm going to shift it to the upside, very clear. Now let's go back to the 4-hour time frame again. Okay, as you can see there, we have a support there. That's to tell us that if price move up, price refuse to respect this next key level here, then the next one is here, then price is going to have to drop. All right, so I'm going to shrink my chart right now to reduce this key level. Okay, I'm going to shrink my chart to reduce this key level. I guess we are going to have to change this one just like this, exactly. So this is going to be our 4-hour key level right now, right? Our H4 key level. I'm going to reduce this one a little bit. Okay, so right now what do we have here? We have a support right now. We have a resistance that price broke and turn it into a support around this level, right? So let's look for more key level. After shrinking, you can see that we also have another clean key level here that market or price may be paying a good attention to right now. Looking at where I am plotting my key levels from, it's on the body of the candle covering the wick. All right, so as you can see a support, and also a support. And looking from the current market condition, that is where price currently is, all the way to this one. So this one is going to be our H4 POI, point of interest. This price is on the bearish move, and we did not see our point of interest from the bigger time frame like that, because right now when we come to the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour said this won't be our point of interest anymore. Daily time frame said that is going to be our point of interest, because that is where we are expecting price to come to. All right, so I'm going to say a daily POI, point of interest. All right, whenever you're doing your top-down analysis, you should also identify point of interest, because that is where you're going to be waiting for price to push back to, so that you can look for a selling opportunity. All right, so let's continue, guys. Now this H4 is giving us POI here, this H4 POI. I'm going to identify this one as the H4 POI, telling us that if price move from this support just like this, pulls back to retest and give us a confirmation here like a bearish engulfing or evening star, we are going to be looking for a selling opportunity. Now I'm going to have to plot other key levels here. Okay, because we have a resistance, price broke it, turn it into a support right now, and also a resistance, and also currently at this market condition. All right, so now let's look for more key levels. Let's look for more key levels and plot it, because you may want to say they are not necessary. Yes, I know they are not necessary, they are important, because when price start heading to that level, price is going to respect all this key level, right? So as you can see, that is also a 4-hour key level. We have a support, a change of structure, a double top there, then a neckline break, push back to retest there, right? So let's go to the 1-hour time frame. So as you can see, daily is bearish, right? 4-hour is bearish, And right now, 1 hour, this is the 1 hour time frame, and 1 hour is also bearish, right? And me, from this current market condition you're seeing here, me and my student, we also took this sell from here, 25 pips, yeah, just like that. And right now, this is it. It was 1 to 3 that we offered on this GBP USD trade. Because of what price break this level, push back to retest and give us a bearish engulfing. And that was how we were able to execute this trade. Now, what would I be looking for now? Where should I be looking for a selling opportunity right now on this trade? I will expect price to push back to this level, just like this, and give me a bearish engulfing candle or an evening start. Then I will be looking for what? I'll be looking for a selling opportunity. Very simple around that level, just like this. Very, very simple here. Okay, I'll make it 20. Very, very simple, and we target a minimum of 1 to 2.5 around here, or 1 to 3. If you want to drag it down, then you can drag it down to this level. But just to be realistic, we are going to target a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward on this trade. So guys, from this example, you should see how I do my top down analysis. You should see how I identify trend of the market. So all you just have to do right now is to learn from what I am teaching you on this video. And after watching this video, I believe your trading is going to change forever. All right. Now, if you love this video, all I'm asking from you is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notification to get notified whenever I drop new video. And if you want to join our mentorship program, you have to click on the link in the description box of this video. Then you're going to be redirected to join our mentorship program. All right, guys. Other than that, peace.